If a teenager had a frontal cortex totally developed within him, how wonderful it would be. That is the reason why few teenagers or few children are successful at the early age in their life, because it is the brain, hardware, and the mind, software, both have to work in absolute synchrony. Any mismatch creates enormous problems. Agastya Mahamuni originally is one of the greatest, most divine master of Sri Vidya. This form of Sri Vidya, it's so instantaneously effective that when the sound is in a specific way, the sadhak listens to it through the conscious power of the being, he instantly feels the emotional, mental, and neural connect. Neurocognitive. This is appearing as a scientific word to you, but the Sanatana Dharma had many references to this. Many, countless. Now, they say, as your mind is, so your body is. Am I clear with you? As your mind is, so your body is. But at a finer stage, as your mind is, so your brain is. Your brain has millions of nerve cells, all programmed and designed, designated to do specific function. When you are talking, certain part of your brain fires. That's what the medical language is. When you are listening, certain other part of the brain is firing. When you are doing various functions, for every part now, certain specific brain is assigned to fire and do that function. But neurologists also believe that brain is highly plastic. That is, it can interchange its own designations and be trained to function with a whole brain system also. Am I clear with you? Now, the higher your mind, scientists have not been able to understand for a very long time how to assign, the neural assignment, how they happen. Recently, for the past 15, 20, 30 years, many psychological or many neurological neuropsychologists have come to this conclusion. For the past 40, 50 years, they have started coming to this conclusion, but then 15 years they concluded, 15 years back, that it is true, the higher the focus you have, and if you have a higher level of consciousness, automatically your brain assigns its own self and can function. So, it is the hardware and the software, your cognition, your mind and your brain both should be cooperative to each other. Am I clear with you? That if you find teenagers very irritating or very emotionally boiling, that's because in the teenage the amygdala is a part in the brain called amygdala that is predominant than the other parts. So a teenager has an amygdala based thinking, and as you reach 25, 30, your consciousness, which is seated in the frontal cortex, now your majority or the major part of your thinking is frontal cortex based thinking. Teenage emotional, the right time to actually focus on your life, and your brain is not developed, and your brain is not fully developed and it is functioning through amygdala. If a teenager had a frontal cortex totally developed within him, how wonderful it would be. That is the reason why few teenagers or few children are successful at the early age in their life, and few people are successful at the early age, or few people are, it appears as if they are easy and they achieve everything easily. For some people, the achievements are, even for dyslexic children, understanding between right and left becomes very difficult, because it is the brain, hardware, and the mind, software, both have to work in absolute synchrony. Any mismatch creates enormous problems. And then the question, how to? A child who is not focused, a child whose mind is not programmed for mathematics, he goes into a mathematics class and say, I am not able to understand. How that first ranker is able to understand, I don't understand. Any amount of explanation, my mind switches off. Max class starts and my mind switches off. We all, adults also experience this most times. When something is happening that we are not acquainted with, when that conversation or that situation starts, our mind goes into a switch off mode, blank. At that time, I go into a blank, I can't understand, I can't think. Mind triggers certain systems in the mind, in the brain, where the brain switches off functioning. If you properly think in your life also, you will experience a lot of situations. For some people, if they talk about finances, for some people, if they talk about complex emotional situations, for some people, for a process, plan, step-by-step orientation. For different people, for different times, their brain stops functioning. Brain stops cooperating with the mind. Mind wants to understand. A student who is not able to understand mathematics wants to understand mathematics. He is trying, but still his brain is not cooperating. Are you able to understand? This synchrony, how to achieve this? Various neurological exercises have been developed for a period of time. But Sanatana Sri Vidya, Agastya Mahamuni, originally is one of the greatest, most divine master of Sri Vidya. The first person to practice or receive the Diksha of Sri Vidya was Agastya Mahamuni. This great man has done such an enormous amount of work in his life that some people say he has lived for 4,000 years. Now, okay, how physically it is possible, that is highly debatable for a logical mind. But if you see the volume of his work, it's so enormous, enormous. It is said that when Lord Shiva and Shakti marriage was happening in the Himalayas, on the Kailasha Parvata, the entire spiritual saint or the divine forces wanted to witness that. And the entire divine soul reached the Kailasa to witness the holy marriage of the Shakti and Shiva. And because of that, there is an enormous imbalance in the positive and negative frequency, the tilt, in the south side of the India. So Shiva wanted to, because Shiva is the responsible person for the entire balance of nature, Prakriti. So he wanted to, because now if everybody has come to witness the marriage, and because everybody has come to witness the marriage, there is imbalance in the vibration. All adults go, all teacher goes away from the school, the students create the chaos. So there must be some person, one person, not everybody can go back. So there must go one person, and that person should create the balance required. Shiva thought and said, Agastya Mahamuni, who is equal to me, equal to Lord Shiva, I want him to go to south. I want you to sacrifice seeing my marriage with the Shakti. Go to south so that you alone can balance. We all sitting in the north in the Kailasha, and you alone in the south will have perfect balance. One teacher sent to school when all teachers are out of the school. One teacher sent to the school so that entire children, all classes, all age groups are in discipline. One teacher, that effective Siva, Swarupa, is the great Agastya Mahamuni. During the course of his entire voluminous work, he has also tried to create various process of transformation, tools of transformation through Sri Vidya Sadhana to enhance and accentuate the neurocognitive synchronies. Because Sri Vidya started from the Bijakshara Ka, the first Bijakshara. Siva Sri Vidya, Manmata Sri Vidya and all other Sri Vidya, Surya Sri Vidya and other important Sri Vidyas, they started from the Bijakshara Ka, that is from the infinite existential intelligence to down and mental intelligence, emotional intelligence and then physical intelligence. But it became very difficult for a common man to perceive that, to understand that, because it takes enormous amount of patience and time and discipline. Now, for a child who is indisciplined, has no patience, has already been troubled, burdened with enormous problems in life, he is not able to, his brain gets switched off when difficult times arises. For that person, you sit patiently, you do this for some years and then things will happen to you, is impossible. So he designed or he created a tool of transformation called Agastya Sri Vidya or the Lopamudra Hadi Vidya and the other schools of transformation, and through that he went to an extent of developing an Indian martial art called Kalaripayattu and Agastya style of Kalaripayattu also, because his goal is not to create martial art, it's a neurocognitive, it is a brain, mind and emotion synchrony, alignment. So, people of the ancient Kalaripayattu Vidya, see, are highly disciplined, highly aligned to their center. Now, this Sanatana Sri Vidya Sampradaya, which involves a certain specific modifications and a specific, it is a sound-based Sri Vidya. The Sri Vidya is not done on the basis of Bijakshara, it is done on the basis of sound, a specific sound frequency which create and connect to the mind and the brain, which create a connect between the mind and the brain and instruct the brain to switch on, assign the neural network, not get switched off, assign it and create the alignment between the mind, brain and thereby the body. This form of Sri Vidya is so effective, not only effective, it's so instantaneously effective that when the sound is in a specific way, the sadhak listens to it through the conscious power of the being, he instantly feels the emotional, mental and neural connect. Because if you understand, as my example, a student who is having difficulty with mathematics who wants to fail in exams or who wants to be called stupid? Children face enormous struggle. I want to study so that I also get some respect in the school, with my parents, with everybody. But the moment this class starts, my brain switch off. I don't know what happens to me. And I can't even explain this to people. So, enormous difficulty students face, adults face. The moment in relationship or in finances or in certain things happen, our mind switches off. Helpless. It's like a soldier in a war without a gun or without a tool to fight. It becomes so helpless. You need to have the right gun and you need to have a right emotional valor to fight in the war. Yes or no? Our brain is the physical tool, hardware, that should support the enormous capability of our software called mind. These days, people always talk about expansion of the mind. People always talk about mental training. But trust me, enormous software put in an underdeveloped hardware. Today's latest software, can you imagine putting it in a 15-year-old or a 20-year-old computer? It's almost impossible. Yes or no? The software will be loaded, but it will not function because the processor does not allow the capabilities of the software to function. There will be hard disk space in the old computers. Maybe 15-year-old computers still have 200, 300 GB space in them. So you can load a good software into it, but it will not function because the processor and the motherboard and all that is not helping. Neurocognitive, your mind and your brain simultaneously, they have to assign, that's the right word, assign to the processes of the mind. The brain should understand and process its information in a right way so that it is assimilated in your being. Neurocognitive sadhanas are the gift to the mankind by this great man or the great divine existence called Agastya Mahamuni. He, along with his wife Jagannatha Swarupini, Lopamudra, are a divine gift to mankind, and their processes and tools of transformation are so instantaneous that the brain just switch on, gets instantly. But again, this assignment, neural assignment, though is instant, you need to practice it long enough so that the assignment stays permanent in the brain. So Agastya Sri Vidya and neurocognitive sadhana are not different. Neurocognitive is a process. Agastya Sri Vidya is the science which utilizes or creates a neurocognitive alignment, assignment within your system.